Title: Street Battles in Colombia, of Protests, Reforms, and What the Heck is Going On? TLDR, protests are erupting in Colombia, with 25 people already losing their lives. The cause? A proposed tax reform that the public said, thanks, but no thanks to. They're fighting COVID-19 economic woes and alleged police brutality. So, folks, the question arises, who's the real enemy here, an oppressive regime or misunderstood protests? Welcome to Colombia, the latest hotspot of civil unrest. With protesters brawling with law enforcement in around 247 cities, things are heating up. What lit the fire? The government attempted to slip in a new fiscal reform amidst the COVID-19 chaos. And guess what? The people are not having it. President Ivan Duque's idea of necessary reforms didn't exactly vibe with the populace. Apparently, hiking taxes on everyday goods to fund social programs isn't a hit with the middle and working classes. Who knew? It's a double whammy when unemployment is chilling at a whopping 16%, up from 9% pre-pandemic. People are supposed to cough up more money when jobs are scarce? That's a thinker, right? Despite Duque pulling back the reform proposal, public anger has done anything but simmer down. In fact, videos of police using tear gas and batons against protesters have fanned the flames. Talk about a PR nightmare. So now, we've got human rights NGOs saying, hold up, you might be crossing a line here, while the US State Department is appealing for restraint by public forces to prevent further loss of life. Meanwhile, the Interior Minister, Daniel Palacios, is singing a different tune. According to him, some police officers are facing arrest warrants for protester deaths. But the protests, well, they've resulted in 25 police stations getting the smash and grab treatment, allegedly. President Duque is blaming drug trafficking mafias for exploiting the chaos. But what about the deep economic inequality, as Bogotá Mayor Claudia López Hernández points out? Young people want inclusion, they want to be heard, but is anyone listening? Duque proposed a national dialogue for May 10th, promising a platform to hear citizen concerns. But the public isn't sold. Protests are set to continue into the next week. Is Colombia's outcry an expression of legit societal issues or an excuse for some to unleash chaos? Are they shooting the messenger, aka the government, or are they right in calling out the proposed reform as a tone-deaf move? And who will pay the price of this standoff, the government, the public, or the nation itself? What say you? Discuss. Disclaimer: this article does not contain any advice or recommendations. It is purely for informational purposes and should not be used as a basis for investment or other decisions. Always consult a professional in relevant fields before making any decisions.